Be me, 24, chronic insomniac since high school, brain never hits sleep mode, average 4 hours if I'm lucky, eyes like permanent raccoon cosplay, college nickname Zombie, ha ha funny, but actually just sad. Day job's impossible, can't wake up on time when time doesn't exist for you, end up with night shift security at local museum, quiet halls, cold marble, paintings staring back. 8 hours every night, just me, flashlight, and bad posture. Sometimes feel like NPC in horror game. Expect jump scare around every corner. Instead, just silence. Sometimes I talk to statues to stay sane. They never answer. Life podcasts, energy drinks, and existential dread. One night, routinepatrol.exe. Hear footsteps echo in gallery. Panic for a second. Think ghost, DLC unlocked. Nope, she's there. Curator working late on grad project. Messy bun, oversized hoodie, paint smudges everywhere. Looks like chaos personified, but smiles like sunlight. Hey, night guard, you don't sleep much, do you? Brain.exe buffering. How'd you know? She shrugs. You look like you know every 24/7 diner in town. She's right. TFW insomnia, superpower finally useful. She stays late a lot. I make rounds, she sketches, start talking. She rambles about colors, how blue feels like loneliness, orange feels like hunger. I tell her about drunk people trying to sneak in at 2 a.m. Conversations weird, but oddly soothing. First person in years who doesn't say, just sleep more lol. Week later, she drags me to diner after shift. 3 a.m. pancakes under buzzing neon. Jukebox coughing up ancient rock songs. I sip coffee, she doodles me on napkin. Writes under it, sleepy night. Laugh.x for real. Keep napkin and wallet like rare loot. This becomes our thing. She waits till my shift ends. We walk empty streets, end up at same booth. Talk until sunrise. Sometimes about art, sometimes about my broken brain. She listens without flinching. I realize I'm not background NPC with her. That feeling when zombie.exe feels alive. Still haven't told her full story. That insomnia isn't quirky aesthetic. It's wrecking me. Memory gaps, dizzy spells, once blacked out mid-shift. Too scared she'll see me as burden. So I keep quiet, pretend everything's fine. Then one night, body gives out. Collapse in hallway between two ancient statues. Wake up on bench. She's there, holding water, panic in her eyes. Why didn't you tell me? Voice cracking. I mutter, didn't want to be someone's problem. She shakes her head. You're not a problem. You're a person. Holds my hand until tremors stop. TAFE words hit harder than any caffeine. After crash.exe. She refuses to let me keep pretending. Drags me to doctor, then sleep clinic. Sits in waiting room sketching while I fill endless questionnaires. Every time I look up, she's still there. That feeling when never had backup character before. Get put on treatment plan, meds plus therapy plus sleep hygiene. Sounds like brushing teeth in bed. I hate it. But she keeps nudging me, calls it side quest, heal brain, texts reminders like patch notes. Take pill, unlock +5 dream chance. Starts painting at my apartment, so I'm not alone at night. Walls filling with colors I didn't know I needed. One canvas equals mess of blues and grays with a streak of gold. I say, it looks like storm with hope. She smiles. That's you. She learns my rhythms. When I'm too wired, she takes me on midnight walks. When I'm crashing, she makes tea and sits nearby. Sometimes doesn't even talk, just exists in the same room. Silence feels different with her. First time I sleep 7 hours straight in years. Wake up disoriented. She's curled next to me, hair tangled, drooling on pillow. Most beautiful sight. TFW zombie.exe finally rests. Months into treatment. No miracle cure, but hours slowly stack. 4 to 5 to sometimes even 7. Like unlocking hidden level every week. Still rough nights, but not endless void anymore. She keeps showing up. Sometimes literally falls asleep on my couch with paintbrush still in hand. Wake up to find streaks of blue on my table, crumbs from late night snacks. Instead of feeling annoyed, feels like proof I'm not alone in the save file anymore. She suggests new routine. Let's meet sunrise, not just midnight. Start walking together before dawn. City quiet, only delivery trucks and birds. I see colors she always raved about. sky gradients, pale blues shifting to orange. That feeling when I get what she meant now. We still do dinner nights sometimes. Nostalgia, DLC. 3 a.m. pancakes taste better with company. Our booth feels like checkpoint. Napkin sketch frame now, hanging above my desk. She teases me. Never thought my doodle would be museum-worthy. I say, you're the only artist I trust with my face. After half a year, she convinces me to apply for new job. Daytime hours, actual benefits. I'm terrified. What if I fail? She smirks. Then we get pancakes and try again. Landed. First week wrecks me, but she celebrates every tiny win, brings flowers to my desk like I'm protagonist instead of NPC. Life stops being survival mode, starts feeling like storyline. Life feels stable for once. Day job going, okay, sleeping 6 to 7 hours some nights. She's painting, I'm coding, cat betrays me daily. For first time in forever, not just surviving, actually living. But insomnia is sneaky bastard, bad streak hits. Nights shrink back to 3 to 4 hours. Days blur, brain fog. Exe. Forget little things, lose track of conversations. Start zoning out mid-sentence. She's stressed too. New fellowship eating her alive. Teaching kids who don't care, grading, late nights. She comes home quiet, drained. No humming when she bakes anymore. We both ghosts in same apartment. One night, she asked me if I paid the electric bill. I'm at desk with headphones, zoning out after another sleepless night. Don't hear her first time. She repeats sharper. I finally pull headphones off, brain lagging. What? She snaps. I shouldn't have to repeat myself every time. stab.exe. Because she's right, but it still cuts. I shut down, default NPC stare. She sees it, regret hits her face instantly. But silence already installed. We go to bed back to back, no touch. Next morning, I make coffee like always. She takes mug, sets it down without drinking, sits across, eyes red. I'm sorry, I nod. Me too. Long pause, then she says, I just wish it wasn't this hard. For you, for us. Truth bomb lands heavy. I stare at coffee, then at her. Say honest, me too. But even hard, this is still the best thing I've ever had. Her tears.exe. Mine too. We end up hugging across kitchen table. Cat climbs between us like referee DLC. Not a perfect fix, but honesty patch. Week after kitchen truce. Not magically fixed. Still bad nights sometimes. Still burnout shadows in her eyes. But something shifted. Less pretending, more honesty. DLC. We invent tiny rituals to keep us steady. Every Sunday equals ramen night, non-negotiable. Every Friday equals playlist swap, my emo versus her indie chaos. Every month equals one-day trip, even if just bus ride to nowhere, keeps us from sinking into routine swamp. She starts humming again, soft, quiet, usually when she bakes. First time I hear it in weeks, I nearly cry into my coffee. She notices, grins. Miss that, huh? I nod, can't even speak. I try new tactic too. Instead of zoning out, I tell her when brainfog.exe hits. Sign post-it note on fridge, bad night, patience please. She answers with doodles of cats holding coffee mugs. That feeling when communication can be dumb but effective. We get better at repairing faster. Fight over laundry order, fridge patch notes, -2 size, +3 hugs. Fight over dishes. We wash together, end up soaked, laughing like idiots. Not about never breaking, about fixing before cracks spread. Weekend cabin trip 2.0. No internet, just trees and rain on roof. She paints storm outside window. I code in silence, half asleep but content. At night she asks, what scares you most now? I think, then say, waking up alone in the same bed we share. She doesn't cry this time, just crawls into my arms, whispers. Then I guess we don't let that happen. Routine starts to feel less like survival, more like life. Sometimes messy, sometimes heavy. 27 now. 3 years since diner nights and museum hallways. Insomnia still lurks, but I'm no longer fighting it solo. She's not cure, but she's anchor. That feeling when life feels less like survival game, more like campaign with co-op mode. Itch.exe in chest. Not bad one, not panic. Wanting more, wanting permanent. wanting to stop calling this phase and start calling it story. Decide on ring. Can't buy generic sparkle from mall. Want something with her fingerprints in it? Sketch design late night. Simple silver band. Etched pattern equals jagged waves, nod to storm weekends. Inside engraving, no more ghosts in the same room. But need box. She paints everything. So plan spawns. Ask her casually, "Hey, can you paint me a small box for dice?" She rolls eyes, nerd, but agrees. 2 days later, she hands me wooden box, covered in wild colors, chaotic swirls. Unknowingly built her own proposal prop. 10 out of 10 cosmic comedy. Location.exe. Must be diner. Same booth, same buzzing neon. Our checkpoint since night one. Plan, pancakes, coffee, forever. Practice signing, in mirror. Hands shaky. Cat judges me from dresser. Mirror self looks terrified, but also ready. Day comes. She thinks it's casual anniversary breakfast. We slide into booth, menu sticky as always. She starts doodling me again on napkin, nostalgia, DLC unlocked. This time, I stop her. Slide painted box across table. Her face.exe freezes. Eyes widen, lips part. What is this? I open box. Ring catches neon buzz, shines like tiny sunrise. Sign clumsily, every finger trembling. Will you marry me? For second, I think time.exe crashed. Then tears, laughter, shaking head. She signs back messy but clear. Yes, yes, yes. Pancakes arrive mid-tears. Waitress smiles like she's seen this scene 100 times. That feeling when diner becomes cathedral. That feeling when zombie.exe finds main storyline. 28 now. Ex-zombie security guard turned husband.exe. Wedding planning equals hardest raid yet. Guest list battles, cake debates, seating chart, civil war. But somehow, we survive with only minor casualties. Wedding day. Small venue, string lights, family and friends. I'm sweating like GPU under stress test. She walks down aisle, messy bun upgraded to goddess tier. I sign vows, hands shaking but steady. She reads hers off a canvas she painted, colors swirling like our storm piece. Crowd crying, laughing, clapping. She leans in and whispers, "Thanks for not disappearing." I almost blue screen in front of everyone. Marriedlife.exe. Apartment evolves into cozy chaos. Plants everywhere, cat reigning supreme. Storm painting above bed, framed napkin, sketch above desk. Our trophies from battles survived. Domestic patch notes. -2 passive-aggressive size. Plus 4 fridge doodles. Plus 7 blanket burritos. Arguments still happen. Laundry order, playlist too loud. Who fed the cat? But repair.exe always faster now. Balcony nights become ritual. 2 chairs, 2 mugs, city hum below. Sometimes we talk, sometimes silence. Both good. She rests head on my shoulder, whispers, "Remember when you thought you were NPC?" I laugh, "Yeah, now I'm main quest, thanks to you." She grins. "Nah, co-op campaign, always was." That feeling when love not fireworks, but steady flame. That feeling when background character became endgame hero.